So finish this sentence. You know they're the right investor for your company when
there's someone you want to work with for decades. I think for all of us, we're building things that are going to transform our industry. And, to build truly generational businesses that are going to be public, companies that really change the way that our industry operates, you have to be in this for not just 5 years, 10 years. You have to be building this for decades. This has to be this is your life's work. And you want someone that also sees it that way, that's up for the scale of your ambition, that is demanding but supportive, that, pushes you to be your best and is along for that journey on the order of decades.
Up to your scale of ambition. That is amazing. That alignment is key, because otherwise they might not be there as often and as strong as they could. Patrick.
My first pass, honestly, at a lot of these things is I think about if I had an incoming call from them, or if I saw that there was a meeting scheduled with them on my calendar, would I be excited and really looking forward to it, or would I be dreading it? And if I am dreading it, it is probably not an investor that is right for me personally.
So good.
Yeah. When they can pitch my business better than I can. When I hear it repeated back and it's more succinct, it's more targeted, more eloquently stated, I get really excited, because it means they've invested the time to understand the depth of my business, not the surface, the depth.
Isn't that so telling when you hear somebody else talking about what your business does or who you are, and you see their perception of that? It can be so delightful. That's great advice.
For me, I think it's that, I think the bottom line is that they're excited about the business as you are, because, it may be superficial, but our entire team that we hire are super excited about the business. That's how we keep them happy, and that's why they're happy at their job, and that's, they're working long hours to support the business. And I believe that people that are happy, driven, and excited usually propel and progress things forward, and I've seen otherwise sometimes, but I think that should be the baseline.
That's true. I see if it's a negative or a negative outlook on things, to me, I always view that as friction, right? It just makes the process a lot harder.
I think I would say really pretty much what JoAnne said. I think they have to be excited about what you're building. They have to believe in what you're building, because if they don't believe in what you're building and it's a mechanical transactional exercise for them, they're not going to be there for you, and they're going to want to get out at the first opportunity or pressure you to do things that you don't want to do to deliver whatever transactional outcome they want to see. So for me, it's all about, do they believe in your vision? And that did happen actually with the one we chose. They had actually written a white paper saying, this is where we think someone can win in the space. And they were like, wow, you're building what we thought would win. And so it was this perfect alignment of their vision, our vision. And so far, really good. So
that's fantastic. And I love seeing it. Is this a transactional conversation that we're having? That's a great thing to look out for versus just the words they're saying. Back to JoAnne's point about what is the discussion anchored in?
I'd love to finish your sentence too, Marissa, if I may. So for me, it's, they're the right investor for your company when they push you to an acceptable level of discomfort. The reason I say that is, particularly when you have co-founders who you know very well, who've often been in the same kind of world with, and even in my case, we were in the same company before we started this, that you do fall victim sometimes to being a little bit of an echo chamber of sharing the same vision and ideas, irrespective if they're right or wrong. So I think you need someone as an investor that does challenge you a little bit and does push new ideas and new thoughts into you, as long as it doesn't completely derail your vision.